In Matthew 12:20, it says this. It says about Jesus, a bruised reed shall he not break, and a smoking flax or wick shall he not quench. That's all that I want there. Those bruised reed shall he not break. A smoking flax or wick will he not quench. What does that mean? Well, in these days, it was often that they would take a reed and they would use it as a staff to walk with. It was easy to cut, easy to find, but it was strong. And you'd hold it in your hand. And sometimes you could even shape it and put that curve on it if you want. But let's just picture in our mind a staff that they walk with. That bruised reed was a staff. And of course, every once in a while, that staff would get bruised. And you know what happens when that staff gets bruised? A lot of splinters come out of it. And it almost always gets bruised right where you put your hand. And anybody who had a reed that was bruised, you know what they would do with it? They would break it. Because it was good for nothing. In fact, it was less than good for nothing. It was only good for hurting somebody who held it by their hand. Because if they held it, those splinters would just shoot right into their hands and scar them and hurt them. And he's saying to all you people that are in this world who are a bruised reed, you're broken, you're crushed, you've been cast away, you've been considered useless. In fact, you've been considered only someone that will add pain to somebody else's life. Guess what? I will not break you. I will not render you utterly useless by breaking you. In fact, I came to heal you, not break you. Oh, the world may break you. The world may say that you're good for nothing. The world may say that once you're bruised, once you're broken, you can't be used anymore. But guess what? In my hands, I can heal you. I can make you whole. I will restore you to a staff that can be held and can be used once again. That's what it means. Then he says a smoking wick or smoking flax I will not quench. You know, they always had these candles or these lamps that had oil of some kind, that had a wick in it. And oftentimes, what would happen is the oil came low or the wick became so low that now it couldn't really hold a great light, it just had a little bit of a light. That's it. And as a result, it would release this smoky mist into the room. And it would be annoying. It can get in your eyes. It will cause a little bit of a fog in the place. If anybody ever had a fireplace and you forgot to open the flue, you know exactly what I'm talking about over there. And the only way, or the most common thing to do when you had that smoky flax or that smoky wick would be to go walk up to it and go and just extinguish it. Guess what? It would stop smoking. It would stop filling the room with that annoying, nasty smoke. But Jesus said, I will never quench your wick. I will never quit on you. I will never give up on you. Even if you're just emitting smoke, if you're not emitting a great light, if you're not doing anything positive, even if you're just filling the room with annoying smoke, I won't quench you. In fact, I've came here to set you ablaze. That's why Jesus came. He gets you. So if you are that crushed reed, that's good for nothing, that the world says, just break and give up on it and walk away from it. He says, no, not me. I'll never give up on you. I'll never quit on you. I'll heal you. And if your light hasn't shined for a long time, if all that comes out of you is smoke and maybe some ash and maybe some annoyance, he's not going to quit on you. He said, I'll fill you with fresh oil. I'll fill you with fresh life. And I'll set you ablaze for all the world to see. I'll put a greater fire in you than you've ever emitted in your life all by yourself. Jesus gets you.